Good morning. Figured I'd start the day here showing you. I put two things in the wash. This one came out with, this is just a work shirt, but it wasn't full of holes. But now it's come out full of holes. I don't know if you can see that, all these holes. And my towel. This one went in as a brand new towel. This one's coming out with a hole in it. And some grease marks, which aren't for me. Very odd. Fracture marks down here. It looks like it's been pulled or something. Brand new towel. It's like dry rotted. It makes no sense. Anyway, what I'm going to do is start separating my good laundry from my already destroyed laundry. And there's very little good laundry, and I'll put it in a gym bag and process it separately. I'll just have to watch the washer when it's running, or do it at a laundromat or something. And this other stuff, it doesn't matter anymore because it's already wrecked. And the stuff that's really wrecked, I'm just putting aside. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Make rags out of it or something. But anyway, today I'll continue on shutting the cards down. I haven't been really pushing it because, so far there's been no charges on them. So I'm wondering if they were even compromised. Maybe I think they're just hidden somewhere downstairs. And I'll work on that, those tie downs. Every day I'll knock a couple cards off and get them resent. I'm going to try to rebuild my book, the football. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to get to solid ground somehow and get to the point where I can afford to either rent my own place or own my own property or something. Because this is just not happening when I don't have control of the property. Every time I get anywhere, the rug gets pulled out and I get smashed right back down where I was. So that's got to be the focus, is to get a solid base somehow. Because nobody really gives a crap but me, obviously, and some do in one respect, but not to the point where they're going to actually partner with me in any kind of deals or anything like that. I don't think there's an understanding of how business works with the people around me or something. I don't get it. I don't know. They just don't understand. If you make $1, you got to throw part of that dollar back in to keep the fire going. They think you make $1 and you just spend it. This whole concept is just foreign to a lot of people that I've been dealing with. Anyhow, point is, I got to get that dollar in the first place. Anyway, I'm going to get going on this tie-down. Well, I got a calzone and a sliced pizza. I had to park 2 blocks uphill from the Shenandoah Pizza. Back home, I started on this tie-down project. I drilled it out. There's a metal plate underneath, kind of aluminum plate. But it's deep enough to take over this, plus I'm putting a piece of oak laminate over this at some point. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'll use the Bondo body filler to keep the moisture out of here. I'll just jam it in as much as I can all around here, and then I'll push this down in it to set it. I'll let it set up, then I'll drill it and seal it. Left rear one. This one came out a little tad better because I knew that plate was down there, so I didn't drill into it. The other one, I popped some holes in there by accident. It'll be alright though. And that's gonna be like that. The other one will be like that, and I got 2 more to set up. And I gotta drill the 1/4-inch holes and then seal it in. Then I can put 2 runners up and tie this motorcycle upright. Well, as is usually the case, something went wrong in the back. I don't know if you can see it, but I started drilling in the back, and now the drill wire apparently has come loose inside the handle. So I gotta rebuild this drill before I can go on with this stupid project. It's like a curse. Anyway, that's my next thing. I'm gonna fix this drill. Get back on this later. Alright, the drill requires a long shaft flathead screwdriver with a thin head on it. And all my tools are locked up in the storage unit probably for another at least 20 days, maybe 15 more days. So I'm not going to be able to get at them, so I'm going to have to use the last of my Lowe's credit. I have $10 left on Lowe's, which I was going to use for bolts for this project. I have the rest of the stuff, I believe. I have the caulk and all that other stuff, the Bondo. But now I'm going to have to use that $10 on getting another screwdriver to fix this drill. So this whole project's going to be postponed till I can afford the bolts for it, which are probably going to be another $10, $12 in themselves. That's it. I'm on my way to Lowe's now. I'm going to go get cherries. Well, there it is. $4 screwdriver I wouldn't have had to buy if the garages were open. Hopefully that's not going to be too cheesy to turn these. Some of them are cheesy and they bend. They didn't have any good ones, which are about $7. But we'll see. Well, it's a miracle. I came home, I put the drill in, and by some miracle the book I've been looking for days with the credit cards in it just miraculously appeared right in the middle of my kitchen. Go figure that. Problem is one of the cards is missing. I'm not sure which one because there's an empty slot in it. Okay, it looks like I may get off easy on this drill. I took off the handle, and apparently right in here, it can't really be beyond that, see, because there's a clamp holding it from wiggling down here. So when I wiggle it here, it disconnects. So there must be a break in the wire right in here. So what I'm going to do is trim this wire off about by 1 inch and reconnect it. So I'll trim off about, from here to here, cut the wire, and then reconnect it off. Well, I give up for tonight. The screws here require a much smaller screwdriver than I have. I need them to pull the wires out, so I got to go back to Lowe's for this. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.